Hi, I'm Megan Klein, a fractional CMO, here to tell you a little bit about how you can use social media for your business and building your community. Throughout the presentation, we are going to hit some of the highlights about how you can identify and engage your audience and figure out how the content that you're creating and delivering will entice them to engage with your page and spread your message in their own communities, building your network. The thing about social media is that having lots of platforms can be overwhelming. You need to just focus on the platforms where your audience is already engaged. Let that do the work for you and start to engage, meeting them where they are. Did you know that 90% of all consumers have a Facebook profile? This is an ideal platform for you to start engaging and building your audience. Once you have that down, then you can think about others that might be beneficial, like LinkedIn or Instagram. When it comes to social media, it's important to keep an open mind. Things are changing fast, so you need to be willing to learn and adapt. It's about being present, not being perfect. So think about how you can show up with the right frequency and be authentic on the platform as you tell your company's story. Sometimes that means that you're going to try trends and they're going to work, and sometimes you'll try stuff and it will fall flat, and that's all right. Just embrace the awkwardness and keep moving. It's about being present. When you think about the content that you're going to share, you need to think about what your audience wants to hear from you. Understanding your audience is critical to your success. You are not your audience. So take a poll. Listen to what the customers and clients are saying they need to hear from your business, and then shape your content around that strategy. Just remember, you are not your audience. Listen to them and build your content around what they need from you. Engaging your team is a critical step in succeeding in social media. Your team has a diverse amount of perspectives. They each take care of different aspects of your business and customer engagement. This gives them a chance to share their stories and identify with how they work with your customers. It gives your customers a full perspective of all of the people that make your business successful. So allow your team to have their hero moments, spotlight their stories, and engage them in the strategy to be able to be as successful and authentic as possible. The key to not losing your mind managing social media is to have a manageable, planned schedule. Yes, there should be room for spontaneity, but if you know a month in advance the stories that you want to tell and how you want to engage your team, you can approach them with a respectful timeline to capture their stories and allow them time to feel comfortable in developing how they're going to come forward with their stories, what they want to say, and how they want to highlight aspects of the work that they do. But planning ahead gives you time to give them that runway and not have urgent fire drills that you have to run on the backside. Think about having a content strategy that tells your key messages with the right frequency throughout the month, and leave a little breathing room for when happy surprises or surprise and delight moments happen in your business that you can share in a timely fashion. When you're planning your calendar, you need to think about shaking up the types of content that you're using. There are a lot of different options available. You can do behind the scenes, you can do hero stories, you can look at team spotlights. It's about finding the right mix. And to do that, you need to have a key storyteller to help think through how that's going to come together. For more on that, I'm going to pass it to Aurora, my social media coordinator, to give you some great ideas on how you can bring your story to life using different types of content.
Thanks for that introduction, Megan. Now we are going to dive into some examples. One of the types of content that's very popular on both Facebook and Instagram is photo carousels. They can be accompanied by music, links, or even just the photos themselves. Someone who we think did an excellent job with this is Hearthside Senior Living of Bartlett. As we can see with these images, Hearthside Senior Living of Bartlett has done an amazing job capturing different elements of senior joy and the activities they have going on. This will leave family members and residents alike feeling like they are loved and supported. Another aspect I really want to celebrate is team involvement, and the person who did an amazing job with this is Comfort Keepers of the Mid-South. When a documentary came out featuring Comfort Keepers, we had the opportunity to feature them for National Day of Joy. By riding the wave of this national campaign, we were able to showcase our local caregivers and get them on a national platform. As you can see, that's Comfort Keepers of the Mid-South next to McDreamy. Partner collaboration is an awesome way to get your team out there. By tagging a partner, you can end up on their followers' feeds as well, extending your audience to a level that would have potentially never been possible. Someone who does an awesome job of this is the Ave Maria Home. As you can see, I looked through their account for maybe a couple minutes and was able to find all of these awesome collaborations. Honestly, cross-promotion is beneficial to everyone involved. It's a way to elevate your partners or help families find exactly what they need. Last but not least is, in my opinion, one of the most efficient ways of storytelling, a video testimonial. This one I'm about to show you is from Opus East Memphis. This video is awesome, highlights the team, highlights the different services, all looks amazing and makes me feel the joy that everyone in this video is feeling. One thing to mention though is that not every video testimonial has to be the amazing high quality level of this. A lot of the videos I've worked on just been shot on my phone. I'm gonna pass it back to Megan, but thank you for tuning in.
As you can see, there's a lot of different ways that you can implement social media to engage your audience, elevate your partnerships, and share your brand story in an authentic and meaningful way. Finding the right mix takes some testing, it takes some thought and effort and a willingness to fail. But every failure helps you learn something about your audience and what they're looking for from you and your content. So be willing to test, be willing to give it a try. You've just got to get started. So think about how you can engage your team, identify the things that your audience needs to hear from you, and then start working in one channel at a time to share your story and engage your audience. If you need help with any of this, my team's ready and willing to talk strategy with you, help you think through content that might be meaningful, or support your team with some extra bandwidth to make it happen. Just look at megankleinconsulting.com to learn more or contact us for more information.